Fire. We'll get into it in just a second, but enjoy the theme song.
They walk in, air gets hotter. Boots hit ground, walls start to flutter. Fire is burning, smoke up the past. Laugh too loud, never come last. Battle and narratives, hearts on display. If you try to cage them, they'll melt those bars away. They're fire, 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 burning up the sky. Oh, every step an uprising, every word a strike. They're fire, 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 never, never tire. If you're looking for trouble, better pray to the flame. These hearts are made of fire. Not veg liner, I say just dare. Heart on her shoulders, storm in her hair. She don't ask kindly, she takes her seat. Turns that doubt into dust beneath her feet. They're fire, 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 burning up the sky. Hey, every step an uprising, every word a strike. Fire, 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 we'll never tire. If you're looking for trouble, better pray to the flame. These hearts are made of fire. Who told you power had to sound polite? Who told you the thunder? Pure narratives, afraid. Yeah. With sparks in the gasoline, with a match you can't contain. Say our names, then watch us light the game. With fire, 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 burning up the sky. Every scar a war story, every laugh a battle cry. Yeah, we're fire, 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 never, never tire. If you're looking for mercy, better step from the flame. These souls are made of fire. We can solve it.
Hello, everybody.
Water. Oh,
We
oh shit.
welcome to Local Fire. I am Kalo. I am running the OBS tonight for Abby, and
Yes.
I'm here to help out and entertain you guys. And I guess today we're doing some more of the "Am I an Asshole?"
Yes. We started it last week, and I
Okay.
thought, honestly, I was worried with how many stories I had gotten last week that it wasn't enough, and we barely got through them because me and Katie, we yap a lot. We laugh a lot. We are certified yappers, but I guess that kind of is the whole thing here.
Yeah.
But let me pull them up real quick. So when I had first started putting the list together, I had a lot of tame-ish ones, and then as the list goes on, they get a lot fucking crazier. And so the ones that I have left over are the ones that are a little bit more wild. Now let me pull it up. Here it
Gotcha.
is.
Also, guys, I'm going to add this on the screen. As you guys saw earlier today, Abby was given the role of a live host, and she was willing to do some stunts. So for every $5, you get to see what type of stunt Abby would have did on Locale Live. Unfortunately, she got the role
Yeah.
taken away.
Yeah, I think I was a host for live for a whopping 20 minutes. So, oh, okay. Let me pull these stories up and make sure I don't
All right.
read one that we've already done. Um,
sizes.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So, oh yeah, chat too. I can actually see chat today. So I couldn't see it
Yay.
at all yesterday during the IRL, and I didn't like that. I didn't realize just how much I like. Not that I rely on chat, but it's important. I like being able to see that.
Chad is asking right now, where's Katie at? And from what I'm understanding, is something's up with her computer or something?
Well, she was having trouble with something with her two-factor authentication. So that was the problem this morning.
Okay.
Um, but she then realized she has a meeting during this because she's on the other side of the world, so it's not 4 a.m. for her or 2
Yeah.
2 a.m. It's not 2 a.m. for her. So she's doing that. So she'll be back. She didn't quit. I hope not. I
No,
really
no,
hope not.
she
That
was
would
sad
suck.
when you got put on live. She's like, "Don't take my wife from me."
I know. She so far has been my favorite co-host for
Yes.
sure.
You
I really
guys
like
clicked
Sour too,
together.
though. But I mean, I don't know. I like Katie.
Mm-hmm.
I like Katie a lot. So let me.
Also, guys, me and Abby said talked about this earlier, but telling you guys, if she gets cleared by her doctors, I was thinking that she'd come down here to Arkansas and we go to the Pride Parade together this weekend.
I think that's a wonderful idea because
Mm-hmm.
we talked about doing it here, and for some reason they don't do the Pride Parade here until October
Yeah.
because it's nasty and hot, very very hot during
Mm-hmm.
this month. So they do it in October, which is I don't know. It should be during Pride Month, but what do I know?
Yeah, it
Okay,
should be
so
during Pride Month. It's just weird. Like, okay, we're gonna do it during spooky season.
I know.
Are
I
they trying
wonder
to
if it
say
is
that
like
Pride is spooky?
oh, gay people are scary.
Yeah, I know.
Let me grab my water and then I will start reading these off.
All right, sounds good. Guys, like I said, $5, which is pretty cheap. We made a bunch of images of what Abby would have done on live today, which would be pretty funny to see. I'll pull up like the example of like what it would have looked like if Abby was actually on live. Would like what it would be like, and I'll share it on screen real
What
quick.
y'all are fucking missing out on because if y'all are in the Discord, Keem had told me that I needed to start practicing, get ready
Mm-hmm.
for tomorrow. And tomorrow, it would have been jumping down the stairs and trying to reach the bottom without like falling and hitting any of the stairs, which to me seems like a lovely thing to have a pregnant woman do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could have been doing all these really cool, fun things
Yeah,
today,
I'll
but
give him a free one since you mentioned the jumping down the stairs. We'll give him one free one. This is what it would have looked like if she would have did the jumping down the stairs, guys. Here you go. Let me zoom in
see,
on this a little bit.
y'all could have seen that. But I was taken off of live and Turbo's back. So that was the reason that I got put on live is because Turbo quit. Because apparently the Confederate flag is that important to him.
Mm-hmm.
Showing the Confederate flag in the LCU, which we've gone, what, 2 years without ever needing to show it in the LCU. I don't know why it's that important, but he fucking quit over that. But I guess he had some dinner, he calmed down,
Yep.
and he's back. Did you see Tater Thought is now on Queens?
Yes, and I saw the schedule now on the website is all fucked up.
Oh, yeah. So I heard that they were talking about it on Cash. I didn't see like what they were saying, but let me pull the website up. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, like Gold's not on the schedule, Live's not
Whoa.
on the schedule.
Fire's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's definitely just messed up because there's no way that they've only got um Cracked, Glass, and Wild on B circuit, and the rest of them are just completely off air, which
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. And no live.
Yeah,
Obviously,
no.
that's not right.
Yeah, no live, no queens. Someone fucked it up. Either that or
Oh
they're
yeah.
transitioning into the schedule where it's only an hour and a half. Each show is an hour and a
Yeah.
half in the A circuit.
I mean, I don't hate that idea,
I don't
honestly.
either, but it could be fucking with some people's schedules and stuff. So
Yeah. No, it's definitely it's people are definitely going to be like swapped on shows and stuff because the time isn't going to work anymore. Because I
yeah,
know weren't they saying that they wanted to stick everyone on A circuit and do it like that where it's the hour and a half and then they just combine it all to A circuit and then if you're not on A, you're on C and you just go live whenever you want.
yes, I saw that. Yeah, but I don't know if they're
Oh,
gonna do that yet, or if they're gonna wait till like the first of the month. But they're just playing around with the
I would
website to
assume
get everything ready.
because that's why MTV Nick lost his host role because he talked about that with
Tammy.
yeah, it was Tammy. Fuck,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I keep getting up.
Oh, you're all
I do this
good.
every show though.
You're
I do it
good.
a
You're
thousand
pregnant. You got to
times.
get up as much as you can.
In my
Yeah.
cup? Yes, please. Thank you.
All the
Water.
shows are the same schedule. The site is just broken. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I would assume that they're not making that change in the middle of the month.
Mm-hmm.
That would be dumb, honestly, because I saw what Keem had put in the Discord earlier, where he had said Cash had uh 5 different hosts last month, and he's like, I'm not doing this. I'm trying to do payroll. You're all just getting paid the same. Like he would make it real difficult on himself if he did the schedule change in the middle of the month, and then
Mm-hmm.
everyone got moved around. So it usually doesn't happen, but there was a couple other changes too. Um, let me pull that up real quick. So
Uh.
Turbo's back.
Yep.
Fupa is back. Did she actually quit? I know she had lost her host role again.
I don't know if it was a meme or something, but she said something about if they got 500 members, she would quit.
Oh, yeah. So she was saying she would do that for Foxy because Foxy's having like financial problems.
Yeah.
And Foxy was like, "Oh yeah, I love that idea. I'm like that's good for me." And so I
Mm-hmm.
guess it's technically not scamming because if
Yeah.
she quit, even if she didn't say how long she's gonna quit, but so Fuba's back, Tater's on Queens now, and Angel and Lacey are on Babes. So does that mean that Angel's no longer on Queens? Because I liked her there.
Angel and Lacey are now on Babes, and Tater's on Queens, and Angel's
Mm-hmm.
spot.
Okay, I like
So
Angel on
we
Queens
don't know
though.
what's gonna happen with Cracked though. We don't know what's going on with Cracked as a show.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hmm. Weird that there's this many changes going on in the middle of the month. What?
Well,
Oh,
it's
actually
almost
the
the
end
end.
of the month.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Whatever.
yeah. Angel got replaced by Tater, I think, because Angel was starting to get underneath Tina's nerves because Angel was too smart and witty with her responses and like kind of too personal with them, and it really got under Tina's skin and Mike's skin, and
Yeah,
so
Angel's good at that.
yeah. And then Keemstar was
Oh,
like, "Oh, you're killing queens," like
I don't
donating.
know if I would say that Angel would be the reason. I don't know. I I might be biased though.
Mm.
I might be a little biased.
I'm kind of
All
curious
right,
to
let
see
me.
if Tater's going to be doing any of the stunts that they like doing on Queens,
I
because
know. Well, we've been saying that Tater should be on Queens. Like Sour brought it up when
hmm
Tater first came to the LCU,
yes,
and I've always thought that that's a really good idea. But I wanted it to be Tater, Angel, and Dina.
gotcha. Yeah, no, I think that's going to be a good team. I've been on Team Tater ever since like she joined Wild. She's actually
Hmm.
a really good host. And not only that, I think her and Batgirl will work really good together too.
Well, I'm excited to watch that tomorrow. It'll be
Yeah.
interesting. Change it up.
I probably won't
Oof,
be able to
okay.
watch because I'm gonna probably be sleeping, but I'll be interested to see any clips.
So This first story
Okay.
is, am I the asshole for punishing my daughter for not coming to my wedding? So, this one isn't super long either. Um, and the tag is that they are an asshole, so let's see. Um, okay. So I got married last weekend in my parents' house, which has been in the family for generations. For health reasons, only immediate family was there. And this was also 2020, so during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so my daughter, who's 16, has been calling her new stepmom, who is 21, names like homewrecker and prostitute, and I have been patient with her. She assumes I left her late mother because she had breast cancer. However, I did not leave her mother for having cancer. Nobody decides to have cancer. However, her late mother kept using her illness to devalue me and my sense of identity. She'd criticize the way I was taking care of her and even stuff like my hygiene or the cologne I was wearing. She made me feel worthless, and I felt like she was projecting her own insecurities by saying the smell of my cologne was disgusting because she never made an effort to keep herself up, despite the fact that I objectively found her disgusting sometimes. I stuck by her until my self esteem was destroyed. So, the wife who his ex-wife who had cancer had a
Mm-hmm.
very I think it's a valid thing to talk about your husband's um cleanliness and hygiene because you're immune compromised.
Yes.
Also, when you're going through chemo, it messes up all of your senses. Like she could have really liked the cologne before and like dude, okay. So your problem with oh my God. Okay. Let's keep going. I would work hard closing deals all day and be acknowledged for my efforts at work, yet I'd go home and she'd criticize and nag about every ounce of my being. I met her stepmom when I was in a dark place. She made me feel like I could be myself again. My wife made me feel unattractive and sexless with my new wife. I felt alive. Just the fact that she appreciated me and felt physical chemistry with me made me want to do anything for her and to provide for her. That's when I decided not to bullshit my wife anymore and file for divorce. Since then, my daughter's relatives from her mom's side have been poisoning her against me. Last weekend, when I and her stepmom went to the site of the wedding early, we expected to see her drive to the wedding later, but instead, she ended up going to stay with her aunt. Everyone else, everyone asked where she was, and there was chaos from my side of the family locating her. As punishment,
Mm-hmm.
I took her car and allowance away and have taken her phone away until I feel that she can be respectful towards someone I very much love. And that it will be impossible for her to do that if she keeps having to hear from her late mom's side of the family. My parents have called and said that I was being too harsh. However, when things are tough, I feel I cannot let a child of mine believe they can just do whatever they want. Am I the asshole?
In that situation, it sounds like a little bit yes and a little bit no in the same sense. The yes part of it is what I'm saying is like the taking away the allowance in the car just because she's not vibing with your new wife or whatever and not wanting to show up to the wedding. Like,
Which the new wife is 21 and the daughter is 16. So they could be
oh,
siblings.
yeah.
Yeah, they could be siblings.
So
Also,
it's like
it
Desi.
doesn't say if something like happened to the new mom. The new mom
Yeah.
could have passed away from breast cancer and the daughter is mourning that, or
Mhm.
she's still here and she's having to deal with her mother having breast cancer and being very sick and worrying about her dying, and then this new woman walking up in here ruining everything.
Yeah.
And then you take away her allowance, her car, and then the phone was taken away so the daughter can't contact the ex-wife's family.
Okay, yeah, no, that seems a little fucked up because like you can't force someone to like someone. Like, you can't do that
No.
and then like punish them for not liking a person that you like and love just because they
Hmm.
have different opinions. That's like not even a democracy. That's like a you better stand with me otherwise I'm going to make your life hell type deal.
Yeah, Oh my god. I don't know. I think he's a terrible fucking person.
Uh,
I think even minus the daughter stuff, he's an
mhm.
asshole for leaving his wife. And his reasons were she'd criticized the way I was taking care of myself, and the way that I was taking care of her. So more than likely, he wasn't taking care of her at all
Yeah.
because he was willing to divorce his wife while going through cancer. He also said that she wasn't keeping herself up. She wasn't making an effort to keep herself up,
Mhm.
meaning she probably wasn't going and getting her hair done and putting on makeup every day and oh, my child.
I
He's not
thought
very
I
happy right
heard
now.
that. I was like, is everything
Yeah,
okay?
he's not very happy right now.
Ah, poor
It's
guy.
bedtime. Yeah, it's the worst. So this person said you are the asshole. You you cheated on her mother regardless of the situation. That's all she sees. She doesn't know your marriage problems. All she knows is that you left her mother for another woman. On
Mhm.
top of that, you're marrying said woman when your 16-year-old daughter is still trying to deal with her mother's passing. So the mom did die.
Yeah.
Um, of fucking course she didn't want to go. You're the asshole for not You're the asshole for not trying to be more understanding of your daughter, for trying to force her, and then for punishing her. Edit. Also, hold the fucking phone. Somehow I completely missed that your new wife is 21.
Yeah.
She's only 5 years older than your daughter. Yeah. And then also, the new wife is probably a gold digger because he brought up, like, that the new wife makes him want to provide for her.
Mhm.
Like, I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, that guy definitely seems like
Mm.
he's the asshole in this situation. I'm not gonna lie. She'll be right back, guys. She's dealing with her kid. Um, Kiddo's kind of having a rough night. Totally understandable. But in the meantime, in between time, if someone wants to drop a like a $5 bill, I could show you guys the next image of what Abby would have done on live. I got some pretty creative ones in there. Some of them are really, really funny. So I'd love to show you guys, so that way you guys can see what we cooked up for this, and also that way Abby gets some support on fire, because this is a really comfy show at nighttime, and we want to keep the campfire alive.
Yes. Thank you, Kilo.
Yeah, no problem.
Sorry, he was having a fucking mental breakdown.
Oh,
I
you're
had
all
to
good.
just, ugh, man. And my boyfriend like just stepped out to go get me a drink. Of course he did. Oh,
No
and he
worries.
woke up, and it's terrible being in your room.
Mhm.
Okay, so, oh yeah, also another thing to add into the story, I don't like the fact that the guy was referring to his new wife as the stepmom.
Yeah.
Because in that situation, when your kid is 16,
Mhm.
and their wife or their mom has just passed away, there is no new stepmom. Like your 16-year-old has already been raised. They're not a young kid anymore that's gonna need a new parent to step up.
Yeah.
That's just gonna be your wife. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like that person said, his new wife won't help raising her. She pretty much has already raised, and the new wife trying to parent all of a sudden would feel very weird. If I, as a 16-year-old, was getting parented by a 21-year-old, I don't even know. I think I'd feel like I'm going fucking nuts. Oh, so
I feel like that would be like I said earlier, kind of like Desi and Boogie's relationship.
yes. There's very few people who don't find relationships like that
Mhm.
odd. Like I can't say a whole lot because my boyfriend is 38 and I'm
Yeah.
24.
I
So
I
we
was in
have a large age gap.
I was in the VC earlier, and some girl was trying to give me shit for being 33 and having friends that are like in their 20s or whatever, that are like girls. They're like, dude, you're 33 and you're having friends that are girls or 21. That's creepy. I'm like, how is that creepy? They're of
I don't think
age.
it's creepy. Yeah, I don't think it's creepy at all. I've had people say things about like me and my boyfriend's relationship because we got together when I was 21.
Mm-hmm.
So he would have been like 35. Yeah,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, so 35 and 21.
Yeah.
Um, he looks a lot younger than he is, and he had no clue I was that young, and I had no clue that he was that old. Like, we just had no
Mm-hmm.
clue. And so after a couple months of us talking, um, we finally figured it out. And by then it was like, well, I mean, we went this long and we didn't even know. Like,
Yeah.
who really cares? Who cares at that point? I don't, I don't know. I think it'll be more apparent later in life, but
Yeah.
now
I
it
think the
doesn't matter.
creepiest relationship I've heard of that I'm glad that it's no longer a relationship because the person's dead was Basherverse and my friend Clara. Because Basher started dating Clara when she was 17 and she was living in Tennessee. He was 29, took her across state lines to Kentucky to make
Oh,
it legal, and then they were dating up until like 2019, 2020, and then he died in 2022 from COVID. But he basically was like abusive and everything else, and he was
hmm.
considered a PDF. And
Yeah,
now
I mean, yeah.
every time I ride Jurassic World at Universal Studios and I see Predator Cove, I just I'm like, hey, Basherverse was buried there.
Okay, so I read a story earlier this morning on Reddit about this girl who was 14 and she had just given birth to her daughter. And she was talking about how the dad, like she had ghosted the baby daddy,
Mm-hmm.
and that the dad is in and out of jail. And what made her cut the dad off was because he went to jail for assaulting a woman. And
Yeah.
she was like, I can't do that. And it was like a one night stand situation. So they weren't even really in a relationship. She conveniently left out that the guy was 24.
Ah.
She got pregnant when she was 13 and the guy was 24. And everyone was like, hey, that's a really important part of the story. No, don't let this dude have anything to do with his daughter. Because
Yeah.
he was like, oh, I don't, this is my first, technically my first kid. Like, I understand if you don't want me to be a part of her life, but at least send me a picture. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, no, he's proven to be a PDF, so let's not, like, let's not do that. Because
Yeah.
that poor kid, like, at 13 and 14, I thought that I was grown. I thought I was mature and an adult. And now, as an actual adult, a very young adult, I still, like, I'm completely different than I was then. And there's absolutely no way that I could have been making rational decisions at that age
Mm-hmm.
or having a kid. Holy shit. There's no way.
Yeah, I've heard that. Like, I don't know if this is exactly true or not, but in not it doesn't happen until you're 25 to where your brain's fully developed, and
Yep.
that's what I've heard. I didn't know if that was a myth or truth, but I kind of believe the truth behind it.
Well, I know it's different for men and women too. So it's, let's see. So it continues to grow, reorganize, and refine its connections well into adulthood rather than completing at a specific age like 25.
Mm-hmm.
Structural development usually extends into the early to mid 30s, while after which the brain focuses on stabilizing its most used pathways. So it's saying that around 25 is kind of whenever you got your shit together. Um, but it isn't until about age 32 that the prefrontal cortex, which is the area responsible for impulse control, planning, and decision making, is completely finished wiring itself.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, yeah, no one is really an adult until like their mid 30s, which is fucking crazy.
Ah, okay. You learn something new every day.
Yeah. Wow. No wonder, like, young adults make stupid decisions.
Yep.
Hey,
I was one of them.
I've done the same thing. I've made some questionable decisions, and I'm still young, so I will still continue to make them.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. So this next one is, don't do that, please, Bubba. Thank you. The next one is, am I the asshole for expecting my wife to trust me again after one bad decision? So it's probably not one bad decision.
Yeah.
So, I have been with my wife for 7 years. 3 years ago, my mother in law called us crying, saying my father in law had a heart attack. We thought he was dying. My wife, who was 3 months pregnant at the time, immediately jumped on the first flight back home to Sweden. She didn't ask how I felt or if I was okay. She just broke down, said she had to go, packed to carry on, and left. So, this is the wife's mother, not the husband. Oh, while she was there, I asked her when she'd be coming back, and she said she didn't know because even though her dad was recovering, her mom needed help. At first, we texted all the time, but then she started ignoring my calls, saying she was too tired, and I started feeling resentful. I admit I made a bad decision. I started chatting with my ex. I ended up inviting her over, and we had a great night together. By morning, I regretted it and told her to leave. When my wife came back 4 months later, I came clean. So the wife is now 7 months pregnant.
Mhm.
She was shocked and gave me the cold shoulder for a week. I apologized and said it was a one-time mistake and begged for forgiveness. She eventually said she'd give me one last chance. She made me block my ex, which I had already done, and set some pretty strict rules. No going out with friends she doesn't know, stuff like that. I agreed, she gave birth, and things have been okay since then. She eventually let me back into our bedroom. Now here's the problem. My buddy is getting married, and all the groomsmen are planning a Vegas bachelor party. My wife has straight up forbidden me from going, and she says she doesn't trust me. She thinks I'll make another bad decision, and I told her she forgave me, so she needs to trust me again, but she's refusing. Am I, am I an asshole slash wrong for expecting my wife to trust me again, especially since I've been sticking to all her conditions so far?
I'd sound like it sounds like a toxic relationship. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like type of relationship I was just got out of, where like I did any little thing like not respond to the girl or anything like that, she would just randomly just block me, and without any telling me or whatever. So it kind of seems like that situation where he's like in a situation where he wants to please this girl over and over and over again, and yet she's being the one that's very controlling.
See, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because he he didn't just make one bad decision either.
Yeah.
He said it's one bad decision, but there's a lot of decisions that lead up to him doing this. He decided to he decided to talk to his ex. First mistake. He decided to invite the ex over. There's another.
Yeah.
They he says had a great night together. They slept together. That's
Yes.
a third one. He cheated on his pregnant wife while there's a family emergency going on, and
Ooh.
she's like out of the state because again the mother-in-law had a heart attack and they thought that she was like dead. They thought that she was dying, and so the wife was not home to take care of, or sorry, was it the mother? Yeah, the father-in-law had a heart attack, so she's taking care of the father-in-law or her own father.
Mm-hmm.
Cheated in his own home, which is where they sleep in bed together. He had another woman in their bed, which again, she's pregnant. She's
Yeah.
big pregnant, so she's gonna have some crazy, crazy hormones. Some already minus all of the cheating. Even if nothing had happened and they didn't sleep together and the girl didn't even come over. You have done irreversible damage by even entertaining the idea allowing a woman to come over. And
Mm-hmm.
Las Vegas, like of all places to have a bachelor party, which you already know what happens, like
Yeah.
you're gonna go out and party and you're gonna get very drunk and make questionable decisions again. He'll like what it's just gonna be another like, oh, just one mistake that led to sleeping with another woman. I and it's also the fact he waited until the wife came home, which was 4 months after the initial cheating happened.
Yeah.
Um, which I mean, I guess that's I get wanting to. Please open. Here you go, baby. You're welcome. Um, I guess I get wanting to have that conversation in person, but also
Mm-hmm.
again, he waited 4 months to tell her. I don't blame the wife for saying you're not going to Vegas.
Yeah.
You're not like Las Vegas of all places. Mm,
Okay,
I just
I see where you're going with that, but like in a sense though, like I think like if it's been a amount of time and he's been trying to regain the trust and everything, and she's still kind of being
hmm
a little controlling, I think in a sense both of them have some wrongs there, you know?
yeah. No, I agree. So OP has said some crazy fucking things in the comments.
Mm.
Someone said you shouldn't be married. You couldn't even support her during a family emergency. Why should she ever trust you again? He said mother-in-law overreacted, to be honest. Father-in-law didn't die. He's fine now. Not exactly an emergency.
Yeah.
I think I think a heart attack is an emergency, and just because the dude didn't die doesn't mean that. Oh my god. Okay, so apparently there's an update to this story.
Oh.
Um.
Sour Power said maybe he's going to paradise.
Oh, let's see. Where's the update? Liar. Oh, he deleted his whole account. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there is,
Ah.
yeah. There is no update because he deleted the whole account because he has been downvoted to fucking oblivion.
What a pussy.
Oh man. Yeah, the way. Oh, yeah, you're the asshole. This has to be rage bait. Seriously, she didn't ask you if you were okay. I literally had to reread the first paragraph to make sure my eyes weren't mistaken, but it was her dad. You should have been
Mm-hmm.
supporting her. You should have asked her if she was okay. And then you ran off and slept with your ex because your pregnant wife was exhausted and dealing with a family emergency. The way this is written is not by someone who understands that they messed up or feels remorse, but someone who's just upset that they have to face the actions of their own consequences. And he says, for the millionth time, I apologize for my mistake and complied to her rules so far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you said sorry for breaking your wife's trust.
Yeah.
Oh, you've abided by the rules, which was probably you're not sleeping in our bed together. We're not sleeping together. And you can't hang out with friends that she doesn't know, which is not, to me, that's not like a crazy request.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think so. Because if you're married, usually most married couples have like mutual friends where the wife and wife are friends and the husband and husband are friends.
Yeah.
It's also not that hard to like go out to dinner together to meet someone's new friend. Like if you have a new coworker that you're friends with, it's not that hard to meet before y'all hang out by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the literally the only thing he says is that are her rules is that he cannot hang out with people that she doesn't know. It's not even you can't hang out with girls at all.
Yeah. She's like, just let me meet them before you hang out with them.
Yeah, yeah. Just let me make sure that they're not a piece of garbage that will convince you to sleep with other women, or let me make sure that it's not one of your ex-girlfriends that you're just having dinner with.
Yeah.
And
And I bet
ending
there's
up
this
having
one
a good
asshole
night.
in the comment that is like has his glasses on like this and he's like, actually she's the fucking asshole, okay, in this situation. You should do whatever you want, King.
Don't you ever let a woman tell you what to do. Actually, I
Like
cannot find a single person that is not on this guy's side. They've if there was anyone like that, they probably deleted it because
Yeah.
this is from a year ago. There's a couple people that are still adding comments in here. But yeah, there's no one that's on this guy's side. That's yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes.
That's a yikes for
that
me,
is the one
boss.
thing that I've noticed about Reddit is there's actually not a whole lot of people who are complete idiots, I guess, in the comments. Like they just get so downvoted that get they get embarrassed, I guess, and they delete it. It's not like TikTok where the top comment is usually someone who is lacking brain cells, but
Yeah.
oh, so this one is, am I the asshole for having our kids make a list of things my wife does that they don't like? Yes. Don't do that. Eat your graham crackers.
Mm.
Dad be home soon. You can't come on camera, I'm sorry. Every time I'm over here, he wants to sit on my lap. I'm
Aw.
sorry.
He's
This
just
is
like,
where
I want
I
my
do
mommy.
makeup. I know, I feel bad. This is where I do my makeup, and he likes watching me do that. This is
Yeah.
also where I like play on my PS5, and he wants to watch that. Where all my art stuff is here, and also wants to watch that. I'm not doing nothing fun, nothing crazy. I'm reading.
I can't wait till I get my PS5 back. My cat broke it.
Aww.
How'd
your cat do that?
So she had the zoomies and she was running back and forth, and I have it on my desk, and I don't have good cable management, so she pulled the HDMI cord and pulled it off the desk, and then it landed right on the HDMI cord and bent it.
Oh no!
It bent the port, so I have to pay
Yeah.
$205 for it.
200?
Yeah, $205 is what they quoted
What
me.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Fudge. That's ridiculous. Oh my god.
Yeah, good thing.
Yeah,
Good thing Candy's not here with your kid in the room. She'd tell him. She'd tell you to hit him.
Backhand you across the room.
Yeah.
He's
Fucking-
not 5 yet.
Good.
Candy did say you wait until the kid is 5 to start hitting them across the face. So you've got 2.5 more years, bud. Right? Yeah, 2.5 more years. Get ready.
Don't let him around
Put
Candy.
him up. Oh god, no. High five.
People in chat are saying Kayla's better than Katie. Replace Katie. No. Katie is not getting
No offense,
replaced. We love. You know what? As a matter of fact,
Come here, baby.
we'll never replace Candy. Or not Candy. Katie. We're actually gonna put. I'm gonna go ahead and put Katie on screen so that way she's still here. Okay. So
Oh, just
let me.
here.
While
in our
Abby's doing that, I'm
hearts.
going to add an image,
you
and
go, baby.
we're going to get a picture of Katie on screen real quick. So that way
Nope.
she's here and you guys won't miss her.
Yeah. That's mean. People usually really like Katie. I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever. I know when she first became my co-host, people were not happy about her getting an intern role because of the stupid stuff that she did when she first joined the Discord. But I think that she has redeemed herself. Okay, she's put a lot of effort into Fire. Like
Yeah, she has.
when she first joined, she had about 1,000 ideas, and it was just nonstop. Like, let's do this and this and this and this, and
Mm-hmm.
the initiative that she took, like even before she got her host role. I don't know. Her and Sour, they both have out
Yeah.
of any of the people I've ever worked with, they are so willing to put in so much effort, even
Mhm.
when I disappear for hours, and I'm I just have some days where I wake up and I'm like, today's not a day I'm gonna be awake very much. I'm just gonna sleep all day, and
Yeah, I put her on screen as a sloth.
I know I see her down in the corner. See, still here.
You guys should make that as a merch shirt.
What animal am I? I don't want
Uh,
to be a cat because I
r-
didn't pick that name.
Remember I made you into a piggy?
That's a wonderful idea. I love that idea.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna. This is my art tablet. or get to cooking. Okay, so this new one is am I the asshole for having our kids make a list of things my wife does that they don't like? Now this is from a month ago, so it's a fairly new one.
All right.
I really didn't think when this happened that I'd be posting this. So my wife and I are both 39, and I have a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old. On Friday, my 9-year-old went to a friend's house, and when I picked him up, he was complaining that my wife still calls him baby in front of his friends. Okay. Then he said his friend's mom doesn't make them be under supervision when using the trampoline. Also, that his friend's mom doesn't make his friend wear sunscreen, supposedly. I told him that he should make a list of the stuff that he does that bothers him. Or, oh, he wrote that really bad. Holy shit. I told him to make a list of stuff that bothers him that my wife does. Maybe she doesn't know that it bothers him.
Mm-hmm.
So he did, and our 6-year-old saw him doing it, and she decided to make a list of her own. But her list was 99% things that she just doesn't like doing that has to be done anyways. The kids gave their list to my wife and probably told her that I told them to do it, since my wife was immediately mad at me for telling them to make a passive-aggressive list. She actually seemed really in her feelings about it, and I told her that if she didn't take it as personally, she could actually look at the complaints and know where to change,
Okay.
at least to the 9-year-old. We sat there for 2 hours watching a show in silence, as in she didn't want to talk to me. This was some time ago, but she was still kind of sore over it the following day. Am I the asshole?
Well, I know one guy said it best. Kids say the darndest things, and sometimes
They really do.
and kids are very truthful, and they're gonna be very truthful on what they like. Even me with having Asperger's syndrome, I'm very truthful with things. If someone stinks to me, I'll literally say like, "What's that smell?" Like, I'll literally call them out on it. And then one time got me in trouble with my friend because she had stunk really bad, and she got in the car. I'm like, woo, and she took it offensively.
I mean, you know what? I think everyone needs to have someone like you in their friend group, though. You just keeping it real. That's
Yeah.
all you're doing.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just like, like,
Brutally honest.
like, maybe go throw on some deodorant. Put on some Summer's Eve down there. You can smell it from here.
Lotion. Oh no. Yeah, see, I'd want to be told that. I'd want to be told.
I've never told anybody that, but I'm just saying that's an example of someone being too brutally honest. Oh, you spilled all over yourself. Good one, Lizzie McGuire.
Good God, I got a hole in my mouth. I really did. Holy cow. 24 years, still don't know how to drink out of a cup. That's sad.
Abby over there
I
turning
usually have a
into
straw.
Abby over there turning into Cardi B with that wet ass precipitation.
So, let's see. Is this person an asshole for doing that?
Mm-hmm.
I think, as a parent, okay, if I put myself in the wife's shoes in this situation, I mean, I wouldn't be like that mad about it, but I wouldn't be very happy either. Like, I'd be like, why are you teaching our kids that that's how you communicate? And like,
Yeah. There could be
and
different
then
ways
also
about it.
that the dad and the mom aren't a team. Like the dad's like, oh, you don't like that? Well, go tell your mom that she sucks. Go write a whole list about how awful your mom is.
Yeah.
And maybe she'll change for you.
Yeah,
The complaints were stupid. Like, oh, their mom doesn't watch us on the trampoline, which is pretty important because, like, especially if you don't have a net around it,
Mm-hmm.
the amount of broken bones that happen on trampolines, or concussions, or busting your face open, or anything like that. What was the other complaint? Oh, the sunscreen thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sunscreen thing. I'm sorry, like I don't want you to get skin cancer. You know, it's pretty important. Once you're a teenager and I don't have to take care of you, you get that sunburn and you don't want to wear sunscreen, that's fine. But a
Hmm.
little 9-year-old, they're still going to be whining and crying about it. I
Yeah.
wish you would have uploaded the whole list though. Um, I don't know. I really wish you would have shown the whole list because what does a 9-year-old have to be like complaining about really?
She don't let me watch TV. She don't let me play on my tablet.
Exactly. Exactly. I got a bedtime. I have to brush my teeth and take a shower every day. My mom it makes me do my homework.
They won't let me watch South Park.
Like the only thing I get is the um he's embarrassed about being called baby in front of his friends. Like that's fine. That would have been fine if he would have been like,
Yeah.
"Hey, let's go talk to your mom." And they went together and they were like, "Hey, tell your mom that you don't want to be called baby in front of your friends. You're embarrassed." Or the
Hmm.
dad say, you know, he doesn't like it. Don't do it anymore. But I think there would have been personally, I would have taken that better than just a list of how I'm a terrible mother and how I need to change for you. But the consensus is that he was an asshole.
Yeah.
Let's see why some of the people thought that. So yeah, you're the asshole for teaching your kids that this is good communication and for not being a team with your wife. You've just shown your kids that they don't have to respect her because you don't. Yes, and especially when the kid was complaining about things like not wearing sunscreen, shouldn't OP be backing up his wife there?
Yeah,
Yeah, and
exactly.
also it that's a good point. Also, a much better way to a much also much better to just tell him that different families have different rules. I would have, yeah. No, no supervision on the trampoline. Kiddo, the amount of horrific trampoline related injuries that go through the my emergency room each summer, you might be glad one day that your mother gives enough shit about you to actually watch you and make sure you're not safe, or make sure you're safe and not hurt. I'm gonna guess having to crawl off a trampoline and through the house looking for mom with a broken leg would be pretty horrific. Oh,
Loki,
yeah.
why does it sound like you wrote that comic? Medic.
I mean, it's the same. So I saw this TikTok of this EMT,
Yeah.
and she was watching a video about where is my charger? I'm sorry, I'm so fucking ADHD. This is ridiculous.
It's probably in
Uh,
Los Angeles with the rest of the football team.
oh my God,
I got all the one-liners
where's
tonight.
my box at? That's important. I need my charging block. Oh, good God.
While
Okay.
you're doing that, Chuck asked, "Where's Katie? Where's my friend?" She is currently doing a meeting thing. Also, her computer is bugged, so you could say Katie bugged.
Oh no, don't start that again.
It
She will. She'll lose her Oswald. No. Which that whole thing was really stupid to me.
was. It was.
Um,
Yeah, baby bump started. Remember, guys, for $5, I could show you a little animated cartoon of what Abby would have done on live. We have a good handful of them that we had made, and well, that I had made for the show, just a little incentivized to help Abby make a little bit of money and make the report card look really good tonight. So
not that I know of.
we want to get fire higher in the rankings. We want to make the fire grow bigger and brighter.
Put some wood on the fire
Yep.
and burn this place down.
Yep, because we don't want this fire to end up like Story Fire.
Let's see. What's that?
It's McJuggernuggets' platform that failed.
Oh.
And it was
Let me
it was
pull
such
my
a
list
failure.
back
He
up.
sold it to a crypto billionaire who turned it into some like crypto website,
Oh, of
and now
course.
it's crashed.
Yeah, of course. So, the most debated. Where is it? Um, let me see.
I was
Sorry, I'm
gonna
trying to
throw.
pull
Oh,
another one
you're all
up
good. I
here.
was gonna throw $5 of my own money in, then I looked at my account. I'm like, oh shit, I don't have
Yeah, that's me right now.
it.
I couldn't even. It's sad.
I feel bad for Foxy.
Ugh. Yeah, no, I know
Tone
that
Knob said
feeling
I'm
all
still
too
saving up
well.
money to pay Pig. But it'll be a
Aw.
week unless I skip eating for the next 3 days. Totally understandable. Health and wellness comes first. You don't always have to donate, but it does help us out. And but you watching, liking, and subscribing also helps us keep us in the algorithm. So we appreciate that as well.
Whoa. Okay, I forgot about this story.
Oh, I'm
That's
excited.
crazy.
Um, so Foxy said on Bus tonight, guys, that she's going through a tough situation where she might lose the place that she's living at. That she hasn't been able to pay her rent because she's been behind on bills and stuff. And they gave her an extension, but she's coming up close on not hitting that extension. So unfortunately, she might lose her apartment, which is kind of a scary situation. So, Fupa tried to step down today and say she would quit so that way Foxy can get her situation taken care of and get more of the money.
Let me see.
Well, yeah, that's what's going on with Foxy.
Let me see. Sorry. I've done messed my whole list up.
Oh, no.
Uh,
Or as the guy
I've
for Family
got
Guy would say, oh, no.
um
Foxy can't afford her weekend alcohol. That's what someone said.
okay, yeah, this is a longer one.
Okay.
Okay. This is this one is wild.
Let's see if I can handle
So
a handle long.
so this one, the first time I read through it, it's
Mm-hmm.
a bit of a roller coaster. I
Yeah.
went from not the asshole to the asshole. The more details came out, the more I swayed from one side to the other. But
Okay.
God. So, am I the asshole for using money that we earmarked for our 6-month-old's college fund to buy back the exact 1972 Ford Bronco I owned as a teenager? Um, so, how to begin with this? I realize that on paper I am totally the asshole, but when you dig deeper into my motivations, I'm hoping it's more of a gray area than anything else. Maybe even I did the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a teenager, my dad bought me a classic 72 Ford Bronco. It was my true passion, and I don't recall a memory from high school that somehow doesn't involve that truck. Plus, my dad and I would spend hours and hours working on it together, and we went through that, especially father-son rough patch when I was a teenager. It was always the Bronco that brought us back together. I made a huge mistake and sold the truck when I was 19, and my dad died of a heart attack 2 months later. So while not logical, I've always felt a karmic relationship between the two events.
Yeah.
Um, we had a baby in early February, and she is our first. She is our first in the light of my life. My wife is doing well, but she's back at work, and she realized that she hates all the daycares we've tried, and she really wants to be a stay-at-home mom. Plus, she's still very hormonal from delivery, lack of sleep, and breastfeeding, so she's having a rough time and is angry a lot. I guess I need to say this. Um, oh, good to know.
Someone saying you did this
Um,
one.
yeah. Well, I'm already halfway through it. We're already almost done.
Okay. Yeah, because
Sorry.
you can get my opinion. It's a fresh opinion. So.
Yeah, this is new for you. Okay. So the it's a 6-month-old. We'll recap. A 6-month-old.
Yeah.
The wife is breastfeeding. She's actively breastfeeding and still working. She wants to be a stay-at-home mom. And the husband just said that she's hormonal, which newsflash for anyone who is not a parent yet, don't tell your wife that. Even
Mm-hmm.
if she's not pregnant, don't tell your wife that she's hormonal or is it that time of the month. No girl wants to fucking hear that.
Yeah.
We don't. So, 2 weeks ago, I was driving through our town's warehouse district and saw a Bronco that was pretty beat up but resembled mine. I stopped just for nostalgia's sake, and the owner came out and let me take a look inside. My dad and I had glued a wheat penny under the dash as a sort of security measure, so I just sort of checked, and goddamned if it wasn't my Bronco. I asked him if he'd ever consider selling it, and he said actually someone was on I-25 as we spoke from Colorado to buy it for $21,000. I freaked out and asked him if I could buy it right then and there for $23,000. He said if I could come up with the cash, yes. I had been procrastinating setting up a 529, so I had $12,000 in savings that my wife's parents had given us. That's important to remember.
Okay.
I maxed out my credit card to Venmo, and my mom brought down a check for $4,000. I drove away in my old car. It was like a dream come true. It needs a lot of work I can't afford right now, but it's mine. Like in my driveway, mine. Again, I can't describe what a joy this is. So, my wife and her parents are furious with me. They feel I was deceptive and that a real man would have sacrificed any and everything so my wife could be a stay-at-home mom with the kids, and that setting aside that they gave us the money for a college fund. So that's not it. Technically, it wasn't his money. It was the daughter's money.
Yeah.
Even if the daughter's only 6 months old, that still the wife's parents gave it to them under the pretenses that it would be used for college. So he shouldn't have used it.
Mm-hmm.
Where was I? My point is my daughter's only 6 months. We have 18 years to set up a college fund for her. This Bronco means everything to me, and if I could have acted, or if I wouldn't have acted, it would have been gone forever. Now it can be that same connection between me and my kids. To me, it's the literal meaning of happiness. Like I said, on paper, asshole, whole story, gray area. How do you guys see it? So there is a bunch of edits added onto this.
Yeah.
God, and it gets worse. So before going into the edits, where he felt the need to dive more into the story to try and make himself look better, he's an asshole. He spent money that wasn't his. He had to have his mom jump in to help him. He fell for the old someone's on their way to buy it scam that anyone ever selling a car does, where they're like, oh, someone's actually literally on their way right this second. Like, it's very convenient. And then on top of that, he bought this truck and he doesn't have the money to fix it. So he knew that there was all these problems, but he can't fix it. So it's just going to sit there. And his wife was complaining that she has to work and she wants to be at home with the kid. So that $21,000 could have went towards, hey, we'll use a little bit of this every month to make sure that our bills are okay while you stay at home and I find a better job. It just, I don't know, it's shitty. So,
yeah.
The edits. I had no idea this would go so one way. I guess I messed up. I talked with my mom, and she's basically going to buy the Bronco from me in order to refill the college fund and pay off the credit card. The $4,000 will be a gift, and she was going to give me whatever I need to restore it. She's always been awesome to me, and she'd rather the money be spent now than wait for me and my sister's inheritance. Sorry to get everyone so mad at me. I was thinking with my emotions and acted badly. So, the second edit. Are the mommy bailed you out comments really necessary? I found a solution, and it's coming from me and my sister's inheritance, so it's not like I'm paying for it, so it's not like I'm not paying for it on my own eventually. Couple more edits, blah, 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 blah. So, edit the next day. I couldn't figure out why I was getting so many privates, but I guess this must be locked now. I didn't tell my wife that my mom bailed me out and lied and said I found a buyer for the Bronco. I'll figure out how to cross that bridge when I get there, but my wife was so relieved that I had come to my senses. I don't want to disappoint her. It's going to take all my lying skills to pull this one off over the next few years.
That took more
So,
twists and turns than a soap opera.
like, dude, because the thing is you feel a little bit bad in the beginning where you're like, okay, duh, he had to buy the truck because, like, it's something that him and his dad really like doing together, and his dad's passed away, and he feels
Yeah.
like there's that karmic thing where the dad passed away right after he sold it. Like, it's a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
But then you realize that that's the daughter's money, not his. And then you're like, okay, well, you sold the car. It's not that bad. And then he manages to make it worse by saying it's going to take all my lying skills to pull this off over the next few years. He's literally going to lie for years on end just so his wife doesn't get mad at him. Like, that's not going to end up well for this guy.
Yeah, no.
And like, who spends $23,000 without consulting their significant other first?
That sounds like some
Like,
dumb
I
shit
don't-
I would do.
Like, that's definitely a joint decision. I don't
Yeah.
know, especially with a kid too. Like, if you,
Well, if I had responsibilities, yeah, I wouldn't be doing dumb shit like that. Like if I had a wife and a kid and all that, yeah, I wouldn't do that. But like just me on my own, I've made dumb decisions like that where I've spent a shit ton of money on something stupid.
I mean, so have I.
Yeah.
I'm horrible with money. I'm very, very bad with money. And like, part of my bipolar is whenever I'm feeling super, super happy and manic, it turns into spend every bit of money that I have, and I don't need any of it, and fuck bills. What are those? And
Yeah.
so, I mean, I could see myself doing something like this, manic as fuck. Just being like, oh, I've got all this money. All I need is $4,000 from my mom. But to add to it, on top of all of that, he used his and his sister's inheritance, what would be their inheritance once his mom passes. So he also stole from his sister. Because that wasn't his money. It was supposed to be shared between him and his sister.
Yeah.
I wonder if the sister even knows or cares. Like, dude. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I think he's kind of like an asshole in the sense, but he got bailed out in the end.
He did get bailed out, but then he made it bad for himself when he
Yeah.
said, "You'll lie for the next couple years."
Yeah.
What are you doing? All right, let me find another one.
Looks
That I
like you
haven't
got a
read.
hater in chat, but it's okay. We love the
Do
haters.
I? Oh my god.
Haters make us famous, but we
Oh.
love our fans.
Damn. Holy shit, you look terrible, Abby. Fuck. Thank you. Oh. I did not gain 30 pounds. Actually, since fat camp, where I lost 20 pounds, I've gained 15. 15. And all of that is baby. It literally all went to baby.
Yeah.
So I would hope that I gained weight. I probably should have gained 30 pounds. You're more on track than.
Yeah, we
And I
don't
am,
want you
so
out
it's
here
not
being
much of an
pregnant in
insult.
Eugenia Cooney.
Oh man, no, it looks like I have a basketball in my stomach, especially here,
Yeah.
especially in what I'm wearing today. Oh god. Ugh.
Someone said,
I'm looking extra basketball-y today.
let me full screen you so they can see.
I really am. It just looks like a. And then I'm itty bitty everywhere else. But like from here, can't tell.
Did you know? When did you know you were pregnant? Was it at fat camp or after fat camp?
It was after fat camp. It was a couple of weeks after fat camp, actually. I was like in a lot of pain, like a lot of pain.
Okay.
ended up going to the doctors, and that's how I found out.
I kind of could
Yeah, they were
see
like,
that, like, you were, if something was, like, I kind of had that sense, that you were, because you slept a lot during fat camp.
I know. Looking back, like I probably should have known during fat camp, but also, like, I don't know. I didn't want to think that. I guess I definitely wasn't taking a fucking pregnancy test at fat camp.
Yeah. Keem's pet
Um,
said, "Oh my God, she is pregnant. My apologies."
yes, I am. I'm 23 weeks.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm 23 and a half weeks actually. So I'm well past the halfway point. So if I look terrible, it's because of that. If I've gained a bunch of weight, it's because of that. So I've
This,
got a good excuse.
I could tell you how comfy this show is because it's so comfy that my cat's literally laying on my bed sleeping.
Oh, we put your cat to sleep. Oh.
Look,
Oh, and then also to answer to your fucking $0 question, I have fun. I enjoy doing this. That's why.
look, Abby.
Oh. I feel like everyone in the LCU has a cat.
Ow.
Like everybody. I Sour didn't, but um. Let me see. Let me see. Um. Let me find one. That hasn't been written.
Do you want to build a snowman? Okay, I could see you cosplaying as Anna.
Could not be reached. That's part of the problem is they've deleted some of them.
Sour Power said, "Don't believe her. She secretly just ate all of her miniature food."
Oh. Okay. So, am I the asshole for privately asking my friend about the paternity of her child? Which, yikes. Okay. So, I saw another post that reminded me of my situation. A
Mhm.
few years ago, my close childhood friend gave birth to triplets. Her husband is a light black man. Of the three, two were the same skin tone as her husband, and the third was much darker. The skin tones made me a little suspicious that her husband might not be the father. I pulled her aside privately and asked her if her husband was the father, and she didn't even listen or answer rationally. She just freaked out at me and acted super insulted and kicked me out. I reached out to her husband and told him about her reaction and told him he should get a paternity test. He called me an asshole and blocked me, and neither have spoken to me since. I've always thought that they dramatically overreacted and were probably hiding something because of their responses. But they're still married, and sometimes I feel bad about what happened. I just felt a lot of empathy for her husband because I would be devastated if I wasn't confident that I was the father of my future children. Was I an asshole for asking privately? Now there's an edit. Okay, I get it. I'm an asshole. I just want to make it clear that I didn't think the triplets had different fathers. I'm not an idiot. I thought it was possible, given the skin tone of the third triplet, that all three were fathered by a darker man, and the first two were a bit lighter because my friend was very fair. Asshole. Like,
Yeah,
asshole.
asshole.
Massive asshole. To go to your friend and insinuate that your friend cheated on their husband because one of the children are darker. Genetics. Like my son, okay, my
Mhm.
blonde-haired,
Wie cool ist das
blonde-haired,
bitte?
blue-eyed
TTS.
son.
At Meow Pranks Productions donated $5. Stinky poo poo.
The fuck?
Stinky poo-poo. Thank you.
Well, I guess
Thank
we
you,
got to
Mal.
show what you would have done on live. One thing you
Oh,
would have done on
yeah.
live. Let me get that pulled up real quick. You would have here. This one's one of my favorites. On live, you would have taken a dive from Amberlyn Reed. There you go.
Oh my.
It's funny. Her shirt says "Dream Big," and then you're just laying there
I know.
dead.
That would kill me. That would end. It would end my life. Oh, just so everyone knows, Rewind is barely beating Fire in viewers right now. Why is Rewind live? They're not even supposed to be.
They don't start live until unless they're doing the whole half-hour thing.
Yeah, they're not
Hour
supposed
and a
to.
half.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, they're not supposed to be live. They're supposed to go. We're supposed to redirect to them
Yeah.
after. But she sounds based as fuck. We need more paternity tests. Well, okay, so the thing is my son,
Yeah.
fucking bleach blonde, like very, very blonde baby, blue eyes. My boyfriend, redhead with brown eyes.
Mm-hmm.
If someone came up to me and had the audacity to say some shit like, "Wow, your son doesn't have red hair and he should have brown eyes because brown is more dominant than blue." My dad has blue eyes, I have blue eyes, my brother had bright blue eyes as a child, like it makes sense, okay? And then especially whenever you have like mixed children, I've seen some like there's a family I have on like added on TikTok where it's a black father and a white mother.
Yeah.
They have some children who are completely white. You can't even tell that they're mixed. And then there's other children who are as dark as the father. Like it's all genetics and it's all like I just don't be disrespectful and ask someone if they cheated on their wife. Because I read a story on Reddit of them talking about how the sister-in-law always assumed that the wife had cheated on her husband. And the sister-in-law kept making all of these gross comments and decided one Christmas, I'm going to get the DNA testing kits. And she got them for the whole family. And she's like, oh, this would be so fun if all of us did this DNA testing kit.
Yeah.
So the only reason she did that was so she could catch the sister or catch the wife cheating. Like, oh, it's not going to be a match for the mother daughter and or mother father and daughter. Like the daughter's not going to be my brother's kid. So they all do the DNA testing and they all come back together to look at the results together. And the sister-in-law messed up by saying like they read them off and the sister-in-law was like, what? No, that's not supposed to, like it's not supposed to be like this. And outed that the whole reason she bought all of the DNA testing kits was to catch this woman cheating on the husband. And the whole family like was like, get out of my house. That's like so shitty because it's such a shitty thing to do.
Yeah.
The only person that should be questioning anything like that is the parent, like the father in that situation. Like and even then you have to be so careful about doing that. Because insinuating something like that could have like very lasting damages on your very lifelong damage to your marriage.
Yeah.
Because if you've never cheated and you're all of a sudden getting fucking accused of shit like that, it's, I don't know. No one's gonna be that happy about that.
Yeah, Sour Power said, oh boy, you're stirring your own pot on this one. I'm not saving you this time.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. And so
Is
someone
my
else
kid?
said, yeah, yikes, she watches TikTok. I feel like for this one, I
duh.
think Boogie would have a good opinion on it because he's the one that likes to talk about like different races and stuff.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, the schedule is fucked on the website, but everything seems to be going as a plan. There was a murderer that got caught because of one of those kids. Also, many people find out their parents or siblings, their cousins.
Yes.
We're the craziest one that is the nurse that switched a bunch of babies.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I heard about that. Where like the bunch of this one doctor, like, oh no, did you hear the Ray William Johnson story where the doctor went and like put his own spunk in like all these different women and got them pregnant?
No.
Oh, I need to pull that.
No.
I should pull that up and I'll put it in side chat and we can watch it real quick.
I would love to watch that because what the fuck? There's actually a lot of nurses, like postpartum nurses who've admitted to switching children and switching babies after birth. I think there was a whole documentary made on it not that long ago.
Let's see, is this the one?
So I've got another story too while you look for that.
Okay.
Because I want to watch that. What the fuck? This one is a story about someone who fired somebody because his performance had decreased after both of his parents died.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Let's see. Okay. So, am I the asshole for firing an employee after his parents died? I'm the vice president of sales at a software company, and one of our sales development reps' parents passed away at the beginning of April. Sadly, they were involved in a car crash and had both lost their lives. Now, the employee in question is a very young 22-year-old guy who has been with us for about 10 months. He's a great employee, and we were thinking about promotions in the next 6 months for him. His job is a high-paying one for a new grad, about $90,000 with commission and base, so we expected a lot from this position. Because of the accident, we let him take a 1-month paid leave of absence from work, and he's returned a few weeks ago, and his performance is severely lacking. He is super unmotivated, not cold calling, outreaching to prospects for the last 2 to 3 weeks, enough since he's come back. Our whole management team has noticed this, and we decided to let him go because we feel like he needs months and months to be able to produce again, and we just can't wait that long. We called him into a meeting on Friday and gave him the bad news, and he was very calm but rude about it. He told us to go fuck ourselves and got up and went to his desk, grabbed his few things, and left. I thought this was very, very unprofessional and extremely rude. I told my boyfriend about all this, and he said me and my management team are a bunch of asses and pricks with no hearts. Am I the asshole? And then update. Holy fuck, this blew up. I know this was shitty of me now. I reached out to him to see how he's holding up. He's staying at his girlfriend's place, and she's supporting him a lot right now. I offered to get my head hunter friend in touch with him when he's ready, and he accepted. So, holy cow, asshole, like a complete asshole. You lose both of your parents, and then, like, they were very kind to pay him for a month.
Yeah.
Like, that's very nice. Most jobs wouldn't do that. But the fact that he was only back for about 2 to 3 weeks, and they're like, yeah, this guy's probably going to need a couple months. Let's just replace him with someone who doesn't have dead parents, because, like, he brings a lot of baggage with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. Yeah, you're the asshole for firing him without first going through the steps of describing his issues to him and giving him a chance to improve. He's been back for only 2 to 3 weeks.
So
it's
this
not
girl
about having a heart, it's about making a dumb business decision for both you and him. So much smarter to work with this guy to get him back on track after a temporary setback than to push the eject button and have to find and start over with a new person. Dumb. Oh, that... God. That's sad. Like, dude, he's 22.
Yeah.
Dude is so young, and, like, at least he has his girlfriend to be there for him, and take care of him.
Yeah.
Because this was 7 years ago, though, so. Oh,
Some
man.
of these people got some crazy ass stories, I gotta tell you.
I did, no, they really do.
Yeah.
Honestly, some of the things that I've read on here, I'm like, I thought my life sucked. It could definitely be worse.
Alright, I found the video. Do you want to watch it? I got it pulled up.
Yes, I do.
Alright, here we go. I'll make it full screen on here so that way chat can see.
So this girl, let's call her V. And V's an average girl, she's in junior high school, and one day she starts dating this other guy from her high school. And he's a nice boy, he likes her, let's call him HSBF. So V and HSBF date for a while and it goes pretty well. And eventually their relationship ends. Naturally, no hard feelings. And they both move on with their lives. So then fast forward to several decades later, V is all grown up, she's living a normal suburban life, she's married, she's a mom, and she starts dealing with some health issues. And these issues don't run in her family. So one day she decides to take one of those at-home 23andMe DNA tests because she wants to learn more about her health history. So she takes the test and she sends it away, and 3 to 4 weeks go by and then she finally gets her results. And the results, let's just say she learned a lot, but not about her health history. The results show that V's dad is not her biological dad. So V immediately goes to her mom and she confronts her. And her mom confirms that yes, back in the 80s, they used a fertility clinic to get pregnant, which V already knew this part. But she always thought her dad, the man who helped raise her, she thought her dad was the donor. Like their parents had both used the fertility clinic to help get the mom pregnant. And mom is like, no, that is not the case. Your dad's sauce wasn't working, so we opted to use an anonymous donor. Some anonymous Yale med student, some random guy who just donated his sauce. And yeah, it sucks that V had to find out this way, but at least she now knows the truth and there'll be no more surprises when it comes to her family history. Until V gets a message on her 23andMe account. And it's from someone who is allegedly one of her half-siblings. Because these websites, they show you who your half-siblings are. This half-sibling writes her and says that they know who their real biological father is. The original sperm donor, the alleged Yale medical student. And spoiler alert, it isn't a Yale med student. Their biological father, the donor, is this guy. Dr. Caldwell. And Dr. Caldwell was V's mom's fertility doctor. Apparently, he would tell his patients that he was using the special sauce from anonymous donors, but he was actually secretly fertilizing these women with his own sauce, without their consent. Oh, but it gets much worse. Caldwell didn't just do this with V's mom and her other half-sibling's mom. No, Caldwell did this to a lot of women. So V discovers she has 22 other half-siblings out there that they know about so far. Now, this story might sound familiar to you because I did a similar story like a few months ago. But trust me, this is not the same story. The ending to this one is a lot worse. So a year later, one night V is out to dinner with some friends. And her friends are like, hey V, what's new? And V just launches into this story. I took a DNA test and I found out my biological father's actually my mom's fertility doctor and I have like 24 half-siblings now. And her friends are like captivated on the edge of their seat. All except for one friend. That friend V went to high school with. That friend is HSBF. And HSBF is like, my parents went to a fertility clinic back in the 80s too. So HSBF goes home and he does one of those 23andMe DNA tests himself. And then he sends it off and he waits for the results. A few months later, V is packing up to go on a summer vacation with her family. And she unexpectedly gets a text. And it's from HSBF. And that text is a screenshot of his DNA test results, along with a message that says, "You are my sister." Oh, but here's the worst part. Not only did V and HSBF date in high school, they smashed. So V accidentally smashed with her half-brother. Anyway, now some of the half-siblings are actually suing Dr. Caldwell, but it's going to be hard for him to face any justice because he's in his 80s now, he retired his medical license over a decade ago, and most importantly, because as of right now, the state of Connecticut doesn't actually have any laws against fertility fraud. Who would have thought this crazy shit was so common? Anyway, shout out to Connecticut.
What do you think about that?
What the fuck? Whoa. How do they not have laws for that, though?
Yeah, no, like you would think, and like the guy got away with it, basically.
Yeah. I mean, what does he gain from that, though? Other than just being like, hey, that's my nut.
I don't know, but it seems like they actually, like, not to get too adult or gross or anything, because I know you're not about that, but it seems like they made, like, a actual adult parody or adult, like video series called Breed Me, based off of that, where the doctor's just, like, breeding all the girls.
Oh, what the fuck? See, when you first said the story, I thought it was like a situation where it was like their gynecologist or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they like all these girls just are ending up pregnant and confused. But since he decided to do it in a fertility clinic,
mm-hmm.
that's why he went so long without that ever being found out. That's crazy.
I know.
Wow.
I thought that would be a good one for like the am I an asshole? Because that guy's a fucking asshole. And then this find out the twist at the end was the girl and the guy that smashed and were actually brother and sister.
Oh man, there has to be like quite a few situations like that where you
Mm-hmm.
don't know that that's like your half sibling. Like you live in a small town or something, and yikes. I don't, man. At least they didn't have kids together.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd have a Whitaker situation on our hands.
Oh my God. I
You,
forgot about the.
yeah, the Whitakers,
Mm-hmm.
aka the Real Hills Have Eyes.
Okay. So, wow, I forgot about this one. Am I the asshole for not being attracted to my girlfriend's body? I made it all to count to ask this since a bunch of my family follow my primary one. I'm also not completely sure of the rules here, so I'll try to keep it as PG as I can. So, me and my girlfriend have been dating for almost 3 years. We have fun together and we really care about each other. Just to keep it simple, I will say that she is the first thin person I've ever been with. She's flat, petite, and very short, or and pretty short. Most of the girls that I've been with have been on the bigger side in the good places. And I've always been a fan of, well, a bigger chest size. This all started when me and my girlfriend were watching Netflix a few nights ago, and she asked me if I was okay with her having a flat chest. She's always been insecure about not having boobs. I asked why she was curious about this, and she told me that she noticed that I never really had anything to say about her chest. And that day she had been trying on lingerie, and none of the ones she tried on fit her in the chest region. That kind of put her back. Um, that kind of put her in a mental funk where she thinks she's not attractive if she doesn't have a certain figure. She said she was just curious, and I told her I had to be honest, and that I'm not attracted to her chest size, and that I actually prefer bigger boobs. It's not a turnoff. Having a smaller size, it's not a turnoff having a smaller size, but not a turn on. If I'm being honest, that's why I usually prefer she faces away from me during intercourse. She
Ooh.
was quiet for a while, and then she said she was going to go home since she had work in the morning. She texted me later on that night and told me what I said hurt a little, and she said we've been dating for a while and never brought this up. And that she feels like I've lied to her. I told her I didn't know what to tell her, and that I was just being honest. I was. Am I the asshole here?
Yeah, because it can lead to a whole shit ton of body dysmorphia and make a girl self-conscious and women take
Yes.
women I've noticed like women and men take their bodies seriously. Like some men really don't care, but there's a lot of men that actually take it to heart, and like especially if someone that can lead down and putting someone to like a mental disorder and everything, and
Yes.
that's really messed up. Like, that's the case. Like, if you love the girl, you should love her for who she is, not anything
Yes.
else.
Also, like, he's not like a terrible person for having that opinion either. Like, everyone
Hmm.
has their preferences and everyone has like what they find attractive or don't find attractive. So that's not what makes him the asshole here. It's the fact that he told her.
Yeah,
I cannot believe he said that's the reason why I have you face away from me when we have sex is because I don't like your small boobs. That's crazy. Why would like lie at that point? That's a situation where you just lie and you say, "Sweetie, I find you very beautiful. Don't worry about it." That's not even something that you can change. Like
hmm,
technically she could get a boob job, but don't tell her that she should get one. Just say that you love her.
yeah.
I love you. You're beautiful. Obviously, I find you beautiful because I'm with you. Oh my God. So apparently there's an update. Holy cow. So, it's been a few hours and I thought I should explain myself a bit more. I don't know where to write this, so I'll put it here for now. I'll say this first. I didn't expect for the post to blow up, and I mainly posted to get validation and just to vent since I'm not able to IRL. I've been reading through the replies, and the more I read, the more it started to hit me. I mainly started to realize the magnitude of what I did when there were people that started to agree with me. When people started saying that my girlfriend should have expected that type of honesty, light bulbs started to click in my head. I didn't expect there would be people that agreed with me. I know there's quite a few people here who are saying, I don't know what that is, pointing out flaws in my post. I'll say that I wrote everything while I was tired and frustrated, and I still am, and I just want to get it out. So I'm not aware. So I'm aware not everything is coherent. I'm also aware people are assuming things about me and my girlfriend's relationship, but that's what happens with things like this. I'm aware I screwed up. I'm very much aware. I already texted my girlfriend that I wanted to talk to her when she's ready to. I'm going to apologize to her in person and talk this out. I came to realize that my honesty can be toxic to the point where it hurts people I care about. I want to work on this from this moment forward. Since I know people are going to ask, yes, I'm debating about breaking up with her, mainly for her sake. She's a really sweet woman, and she didn't deserve the psychological damage that this could have on her. Relationships are different and hard, and I chose one that I had an instinct wasn't going to work in the end, and I still went with it. That's on me. Thank you to everyone who took the time to get it through to me, although there were quite a few of you very aggressive and hostile when they needed to be. This will most likely be my last post since this is an alt account and I really have no intent on coming back. So, top comment, going to break up with her because of her tits? Good God, like, so, in this situation, he recognizes that he's a piece of shit, because he is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that he should break up with her? Or if he should stay with her? Because he said he's breaking up with her for her sake. Not that he wants to, but since he hurt her, he's just going to break up with her.
I think in that sense, as soon as he said that, she should have broke up with him.
She should have, yeah. They've been together for 3 years.
Yeah.
Alright, see, it's like half and half of people, like, agreeing or disagreeing about the breaking up. Yeah, breaking up with her will be the only good thing you've done for that girl. The bad thing is you are now on the market to make another girl miserable. Reflect on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's... man. Yeah, people are fighting.
Like one, like something I'm gonna be brutally honest about is like when my last girlfriend, when I was dating her, like the first time we ever like did anything, and I went downstairs, it like even after she just took a shower, it still reeked really bad, and I just was not like I just was like, okay, well I'm not gonna do that again, so like. I just didn't do that ever again, but I wasn't upfront and honest, and I didn't tell her, like, because I wanted to be polite and not be rude. But now that we broke up, I'm gonna sit here and say, like, yeah, no, that it really stunk down there. Like, even after you showered, like, why couldn't you get that clean enough? Why did it smell like 2-day-old moldy Taco Bell?
Oh Lord have mercy. I don't know how women have that. I don't know. Don't know how women have that problem. I do know that it's like a pH thing.
Well, no, I think it's because like
imbalance.
she was a little bit overweight and and like still like really sweaty down there.
Ew.
So
Like
a little
after
TMI,
shower,
but yeah,
though?
like after a shower, like yeah, it still stunk. Like it's like she didn't clean it good enough.
Oh, gross.
Like I still was polite and I never said anything about it because I was like, I'm not that type of person. I know that how that can affect someone.
Well, good on you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's.
Yeah.
So if you're in a long-term relationship with her, though, okay, and say going down on her, like that's a really important thing. That's like her favorite thing. What do you do in that situation? Like, do you just like buy that soap, whatever that fucking coochie soap is, and you just leave it in the shower? Yeah. Summer's Eve. You just leave that in the shower, and then you're like, oh, like why not try one of these out? So it smells all like fruity or
Yeah.
whatever the fucking scents are. Like, is that like the nice way to go about it? So you don't say she stinks. But or do you just tell the girl? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no. I would like in this situation. I just was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna do that again, and I didn't. So, and she never questioned me on why I never did it again. So, I kind of got
Yeah.
out of there. Someone said I didn't know Kalo dated Lacey too. Yeah,
Oh.
no, yeah, no. I never dated Lacey, and I highly doubt Lacey's like that.
That's mean.
That's mean.
Oh, some of y'all are fucking mean.
Lacey
was
is my
that?
friend. Like, I don't like that. Did you put the redirect in, by the way?
Oh, I haven't yet.
Well, we
Yeah,
got
that
like
really
we got
quickly.
like 18 minutes
18?
left, so
Yeah. Well, is Turbo going to still be live?
yeah, I guess so.
Since, well,
Either way, the redirect's got to go to rewind, so
yeah, that's true. That is true. Let me see, actually, because someone else might be scheduled because of the way the website is right now.
because Cat Lady's still live.
People are being stupid. Yeah, it's supposed to be me and Cat Lady going against each other. I have no clue why Turbo decided to do that. So now there's 3 shows that are live.
Yeah. Well, if you want,
that's-
we could always hop over there and ask him.
That is stupid. Oh, actually, it's not that horrible of an idea.
Because poor
Hold
Cat
up.
Lady right now, I'm looking at her stream and it's only got 13 people watching because of Turbo.
No way.
Yeah.
So did she not get a redirect?
I think she might have, but then Rewind went live, and so people left her stream to go watch Rewind.
Oh, hold up. We should go to Rebel first and ask her if she got a redirect.
Okay.
Because with 13 people, she's usually able to hold quite a few people
Okay.
on Rebels. One sec, I'm gonna put the redirect in first, and then yeah, okay. There's no other stream scheduled.
Well, I don't see her in a VC, so we can't go
What?
over there.
Shit. Cat Lady, this is why you go in a VC, even if you're solo streaming. Come on now. I'll ask in her chat. Shit.
This whole time I've had the picture of you as a piggy and Katie up as a sloth.
Aw. I forgot about those pictures. That was a while ago.
Yeah, I know. I made those. I'm like, oh, they're cute. I'm gonna put them up. The Katie one works perfectly with the border because like her hands are literally just
Like over
on-
the edge.
Yeah, of the border.
Let's see. Rebel Rewind. Is it the Turbo 123 quit?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. Okay, well, I've got the redirect in. I'll change it if we go over there and he says he's not going to continue streaming.
Okay.
Let me get that back open. Back to the studio. Oh my god. Okay, yesterday I
Yes.
did the gender reveal stream.
Yes,
And I was
and
outside.
and Netflix claimed it
Yeah, we fixed it.
because of Bo
We-
Burnham.
Is that what it was?
I think so. Is the
Because I couldn't see. Like, I wasn't able to share anything. I was super far away from my phone and everything, so.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we
it was
fixed it.
because they played a clip from Bo Burnham's Inside special on YouTube, and Netflix claimed
that
that.
would do it. Yeah, they claimed it to the point where you couldn't even
Watch
like
it.
see it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't watch
Because
it.
I was like, oh, what did Abby do wrong? To where they had to private the stream, and then I went and looked because I had it in my viewing history, and it said it was blocked on, completely blocked by Netflix on copyright grounds.
Oh man. Yeah. I found out through Xylee. It was Xylee. Yeah. She was like, whatever you she was like, stop watching Netflix. I was like, I'm not. We listen to music.
Yeah.
She's gonna watch this show and be so sad and depressed. Rebel only got 9 viewers.
All right, you ready to go over to
okay.
see what's going on with Rewind? Why they're up early?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Wait,
right.
Lacey was supposed to come up here and talk shit?
I don't know.
Why are we saying that? Bill, would you please tell me what you mean by that? But yeah, let's go do that.
Okay.
Since Cat
yes.
Lady isn't in a fucking studio.
All right. I'm heading over there now.
Alrighty.
Anal
Kalo, Dana,
prolapse.
welcome to Law Cow Rewind. Damn,
Holy
Abby Cat, welcome to
shit.
Law Cow Rewind.
Hold on one
Here we
second.
go.
I'll turn my camera on, and then we gotta pop out the thing because you know the
Kalo
rule.
gonna pop out that thing. Kalo.
So why did you go early? We were wondering.
Rebel. And her internet went down.
Cat Lady's
Oh.
internet and electricity's having issues. It's really hot in Texas, and anytime it's really hot or really cold, Texas's
Yep.
grid just gets fucked.
Yeah, you would
okay.
think they'd have that shit found out by now. Okay, so I was wondering why she was streaming to 6 people. But it's probably because
Yeah.
her stream keeps going
She
down.
can't end. Yeah, I messaged Phantom, but he's not up right now. I don't know anyone else with Rebel backend. I didn't even get the redirect, but somehow 200 people showed the fuck up. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Without a redirect, us getting 200 people is pretty fucking good.
It's
Tell me we
good.
shouldn't be talking about
Yeah.
this fucking. Tell me we shouldn't be talking about this hatred.
It
Yeah,
is. You
I
guys
mean-
should be talking about it.
Talked about, but I think it should be carefully talked about.
Here's what I gotta ask though. What's going on with the website, guys? Did you guys already talk about that?
What do you mean,
no,
website? What?
Oh no. Okay, hold on, guys. Before anything gets okay.
The schedule?
The log count, yes, the log count SEO schedule is not done yet. I imagine Keem was editing some stuff and he went to sleep before he finished it. We're just gonna have to wait until tomorrow for him to flesh it all out. It's not a big deal. Okay, it's not a big
gotcha.
deal. It's not
Yeah.
final. It should immediately be a known it's not final whenever live is missing from the fucking
know.
list.
Yeah,
Okay,
That's what
and
we
you're not
said
labeled
earlier.
on Rewind, so am I getting all the revenue?
No, homie.
Yeah,
no, homie.
yeah.
Hold on now. Let me screenshot that just to have some.
The turbo don't need the money,
Oh.
remember?
Turbo don't need the money, but I don't want him to have it all. I'll tell you that much. I'm doing some work too. I'm Jewish.
Hey, yeah, no, Turbo's giving the money to Hatred because he's a good guy, just like he paid
Thank
off my
you.
14K car bill.
Okay.
You know.
All right,
Yep.
Kalo, thank you.
I deserve
Thank
it.
you. God bless you.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna go
Anyways.
finish up fire, and then we're gonna send you the redirect. Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
appreciate you
are
guys. God
are you
bless.
continuing on?
Yeah, we'll be going till 6
you're
whenever nature
Yeah.
comes on.
Go until like
Perfect.
6, 7.
6, 7.
All right, guys.
Okay.
See you later.
Anal prolapse.
I love that's my sound every time I join a call. Fentanyl Phil said Hatred looks like Post Malone before he was famous.
Free Malone.
And Fentanyl Phil also said Perry donated to Lacey for her to come on fire, but she didn't.
Oh, she scammed? Ooh, so I wonder what she was. Yeah, let me actually pull our stream back up.
And then he also
Um,
said Kalo's just nice and caring as a grift. You don't make fun of a female's genitals on a live stream like this. Do better.
You didn't. You
There-
didn't make fun of.
No, he was saying because I talked shit about my ex-girlfriend like stinking down there and I didn't tell her to her face.
I mean, she was just thinking. Didn't she end up being like
She was
a
toxic.
biatch?
Yeah, she kept blocking me, and then she also remembered she said that one thing about like she didn't want to have kids with me because she didn't want to deal with another autistic kid.
Okay. What the fuck? I didn't know that
Like
happened.
she said that her own kid's autistic, and she didn't want to deal with another one because we're both autistic. Me and her were. And then she blocked me for that, so it's like, hey, I'm just speaking the truth. I'm not making fun of anything.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Wow. She sucks for that.
Yeah. Oh, also, I bought her a backpack, a Loungefly backpack. You know how expensive those are. And then she,
Yes.
one time after she blocked me, one time after she blocked me, she went on Facebook Marketplace and sold it.
Oh, that's shitty.
And then she
Okay.
also, Dill Danding said she did look like she stinked, to be fair. Oh, shit. I didn't say it. He did. But no, like, and then also, like, clothes I bought her from Hot Topic, like a skirt and stuff. Like, she was trying to sell that
Which
shit
also
on Facebook.
is expensive.
Yeah, she was trying to sell that shit on Facebook Marketplace, too. Like, all the shit I got her.
Aw.
Yeah, she was the big chick I brought to Harrison. Yeah. The one that looked like a linebacker.
Oh,
Yeah, I dodged a bullet there.
dodged a bullet there. Oh, fuck. I wonder what Lacey had to say, because I know that she was talking shit about Katie. Lacey was not very happy that the person that we had up for a couple days, I forget what his name is.
Oh, Skeeter?
Skeeter, yes. Lacey did not like that the way that we didn't have Skeeter come up on fire anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole chat did not like Skeeter. I didn't hate him. He didn't say anything. That was the problem. I don't know. Like, if you go back and watch the lives that he's on, he probably said like 10 words. I don't know. And then when we would ask him to add anything, he wouldn't. He'd just be like, "Oh yeah, that was cool. That's crazy." And I don't know. I don't know. And
To answer Fentanyl Phil's question, no, I'm not going to that. Sorry. I'll be doing Uber that night. Making the money. That's going to be a big night. A lot of Uber money to be made.
Oh man, I want to see Post Malone live.
Yeah, but no, I kind of see, like, because Skeeter, sometimes it was really awkward. He would just be sitting there rocking back and forth, and it seemed like sometimes he'd fall asleep.
Yes. Yeah, and like when me, Katie, and Sauer were doing like the post stream like conversation, we were talking about it, and I forget who it was, but they made a very good point. I think it was Sauer was saying that Fire is still trying to figure out what Fire is.
Yeah.
Me, like, Katie's a brand new host. I'm not new, like, I'm not brand new. I've not been here for like a very, very long time.
Yeah.
It's just not the place for someone to figure out how to do this. A more established show where they're not trying to figure out what the audience likes, figure out how to monetize things, figure out, like, we are figuring ourselves out. We cannot help someone else figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
I'm
like,
sorry.
and I know what Fire's about, so that's why I was like, when I offered to come up here, I'm like, I know what the show's about, I know what we're doing, I just got to get in the roll of things, and I think I kind of helped you out a lot tonight, like, even though you only got one donation, which sucks, I wish more people would support Fire, because it is a really comfy show. It's one of the chill shows of the nighttime. This time slot has always been kind of a harder time slot to have, unless it's like balls, because you had two powerhouses like Billy and the other guy, which I can't mention his name, sadly, even though I like him.
Apparently Reapers did good at this time slot too, but again, that's Reapers.
Yes, it's because you got two powerhouses. Yeah.
Yeah.
And same with Cracked. Cracked did good at this time too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they were at midnight, weren't they?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a host of Live and another a host of Reapers. Like, they, no matter where you smack some of these hosts, they will make money no matter what, because people will make sure that they don't miss those streams.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know who I am, don't know, like, Katie's brand new, they don't know who Katie is. It's whatever. I have fun doing this. That's really all that matters. I mean, obviously, like, if I fucking hated this, I would not be showing up for no money.
Yeah.
I would not plan a whole show just for free.
Yeah, and
I'm sorry.
I believe it. I believe in you and Katie. Like what AVB Fat Ducky just said. Abby and Katie will be powerhouses soon. Exactly.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, since we didn't reach the goal, but I still did want to show what I made for you. Okay, so we're gonna go through the file of all the stuff that would have happened if you were on live. Okay, so first of all, you would have went to the World Cup and got kicked in the stomach with a soccer ball. All right. And then let's see what else. Let's share the next one. You probably would have hit yourself in the stomach with a hammer.
That one was myself. I didn't get assaulted. I assaulted myself.
Next one. Jake Paul would have punched you in the stomach. Let's see what else is there. Hold on. Let me go to the files. We already saw the Amberlyn Reed one, so
I think that one's my favorite.
yeah, that one was pretty good. Let's see what else.
That one's the most
Change.
detrimental.
You would have done the Juno spin on the floor from that GIF that you posted.
That fucking GIF. I
Yeah.
love that GIF so much. Oh,
Hazelnuts,
Aw,
thank you for the
Hazelnut.
duckling.
ew.
And then let's see what else is there. You would have got, not only Amberlyn Reed would have joined in, but Boogie would have joined in as well, jumping in on you. Let's see that one real quick. There's Boogie right there.
Also, another one that I'm not coming back from.
Yep. And then
Not only is that,
not only
gonna do
that,
something to
then
my
you had
baby.
then you had Mommy herself, Rhea Ripley, come after you.
which
Which that would be a blessing and a curse.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
no.
And then last but not least, you would have slid down slid down on a hill on your stomach. Like this. There you go. So that's what all Abby would have done if she would have joined live, guys.
Yeah, that's the content that you guys are missing out. Instead, you get to talk about racism on live with Turbo. Yay!
Speaking of Turbo,
Except for
in
that stream.
about 2 minutes, we're gonna send you over to him. I'm gonna have to end the stream on this end, and then you'll have to end it on your end to send him over there.
Got it pulled up. Also, fentanyl fail. I'll explain that. He said, Abby, did you end up going downtown? That stream got deleted. Which also, I didn't know that stream got deleted, so I'll go fucking look into that after the stream. They said, Friday, please go downtown, start the stream there instead of waiting for hours. Well, we have Fanfic Friday every Friday, okay? So I have to do that first. Also, the time we start the stream, around the halfway point is when all of, like, the bars and stuff close. I really wanted to go do it, but someone decided to pew somebody
Ooh.
where I wanted to go, and that's not really, like, something that I could stream. So everything ended up closing down early. Yeah.
But possibly Saturday, like we said, if you got doctor's permission.
Yes.
You're gonna be coming out here to Fayetteville, and we're gonna go to the Pride Parade together.
Mm-hmm. I am excited.
It'll be a Golden Fire collab.
Oh, that'll be fun. I
Yeah.
gotta, like, get stuff for it. I gotta, like, be all dressed up, all cute with my rainbow and my bisexual stuff.
Mm-hmm. But all week last week.
Last week you. Well, okay, Fentanyl Bill. Someone died. Well, you want me to go film a dead body?
He wants you to go Logan Paul style.
I can't do that. I honestly, I really wanted to do it, and that's why I hyped it up so much, because I really actually wanted to go do that. Because 2 days ago, not 2 days ago, Saturday, we were driving around downtown, and I watched two dudes get into a fist fight outside of a bar, and then they're just fighting, and they're just drunk, and there's a big old crowd of people around them, and they shut down most of the roads so cars can't drive, so all of the drunk people pretty much have access to the majority of downtown. And the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, okay. So they're fighting. Cop comes over, grabs this dude by the fucking neck and his shirt, picks him up off the ground, and bam, and body slams him into the ground. His head literally basketball dribbled off of the ground, and then like 4 other cop cars pulled up. Everyone's running, pulling their guns out. Cool shit happens down there. That's not that cool. Like
Yeah.
it's fun. It's crazy to watch, but like shit like that happens all the time. You just kept saying you were going after the story. Then y'all had tech up there for like 3 hours again. So during that stream, I explained we have to do Fanfic Friday first. That was non-negotiable. I'd been saying that. And then I sent my boyfriend out to go like actually make sure that it was okay, because I'm not very far from downtown. And I told y'all that I'm gonna go send my boyfriend out. And then he texted me and came back and he was like, yeah, hey, there's like 1,000 cops down there and all of the bars are closed. And so we looked it up, and that's what ended up happening. And so I had said, hey, something happened down there and everything closed early. I shouldn't have, you know, maybe I should have told you that a cop, or not a cop, that someone decided to pew people. But, you know, I'm sorry. I could have streamed myself catching the assailant. You're right. Still dancing. Fuck.
How
I'm
dare
sorry,
you not
Phil.
catch the assailant?
But I did end up like going for a couple extra hours. Like we went longer that stream to like try and make up for it. And again, like every Friday and Saturday here, it's crazy. Kayla, have you been down here Friday and Saturday nights?
I've only been down there for
downtown.
concerts, not like anything
okay,
else.
so
Well, also
after
WWE
the
events.
concert, or before the concert, like before or
Yeah.
after the concert, you see just how many people are like in downtown walking around.
Yeah.
It's fun. There's some cool shit that could happen. I honestly, like, I've got a mount for my phone to where you can see both my hands. I don't need to hold my hand, or I don't need to hold the phone. You could go have fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, Friday and Saturday, I'm able to do that. This Saturday though, trying to go to the Pride Parade with Kalo, go to his lovely area and go do that. I just have to get cleared. I gotta ask my doctor if it's okay for me to travel 2 hours away. Which it should be. It should be fine, but
You gotta get cleared to see the queers.
I do.
Shout out to all my queer girlies and boys. I'm one of
You
y'all.
should never have Tech on again. That was the worst show ever. Well, we had our reasons to have Tech up. He promised that he would come up and he would talk about Fire and promote it, because he was going live over going live at the same time as Fire for his 24-hour stream. But it is time for me to send you over to Turbo. It is 3:04. Fentanyl,
Yeah.
no, I'm not. Close, but no. It's time to send you on to Turbo. He is going to be going for the next couple hours. I think he's got 2 hours left.
Yeah. I'm gonna get us on the little outro screen so that way we can end stuff in the back end and stuff, and then we'll send you guys over there, and I'll have Abby end it on her end. So, all right,
Should
guys.
be interesting. He just quit, so go bully him into quitting again.
Yeah, tell Turbo that blame Turbo for my EBT getting shut off. There you go.
Yes. Yeah. That's
All right.
actually a really good idea.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching Fire. I will see you all on Gold at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and Abby will see you here tomorrow for Fire. Hopefully, Katie's back. So, if not, I'll help again. I don't mind.
Thank you, Kalo. I appreciate you.
All righty, y'all have a good night. See ya.
They walk in, air gets hotter.
Will do.
Boots hit
I'm just getting through the
ground,
chorus.